Now to talk a little bit about what people who'd booked with Monarch can do, I'm joined by Steve Howard from Travel Insurance Explained. So Steve, what can passengers who'd booked on Monarch or looking to get a flight there, what can they do and what steps can they take?
There are a number of steps open to them. It will depend very much on how they book their holiday. If they booked a package through Monarch, and that will be the flight and the accommodation, then they will be covered by the Civil Aviation Authority, and full details are on the CIA website for that. So those passengers who are already away will be brought home, and those passengers about to travel will get a refund of their money. So the next element of those people who booked with a tour operator, a separate tour operator, who then booked flights for them with Monarch, they need to contact their tour operator because he has a duty to replace the flights, and they'll be taken care of that way. So then we're left with the people who booked flight only with Monarch. Now, that will very much depend on how they paid for the holiday. If they paid through a credit card, they might be able to contact their credit card company to ask for a refund. If they book a debit card, they can contact their bank. If they have travel insurance, they need to check the policy very carefully, because travel insurance generally won't cover you for cancellation if the airline's gone into liquidation. But what you will have is a section called scheduled airline failure, or you will have end supplier failure. Both of those will offer you some sort of compensation in the event of the airline going broke.
This isn't the first time something similar is happening. We've been talking about Ryanair cancelling lots of flights as well. What can people do in preparation for these sorts of things?
It's hard to prepare for it because you never know when it's going to happen, of course. But really what they should do is check their travel insurance carefully and buy a cover that's actually got the cover that they want. So if they're booking with a tour operator, a package holiday, they're going to be protected. But if they're doing their own thing, what we call dynamically packaging, and they're worried about something like this happening, then they should really check that the travel insurance has that cover, because that could save them a lot of money in the long run. People buy insurance on price these days, and really they should look at the cover they need to give themselves the protection.
And in terms of the customers that you've had, do you know of anyone who's been affected at all by the travel that's been cancelled?
Well, a lot. We've had a lot of phone calls. But of course we won't know the situation regarding people who actually need to make a claim, because they need to exhaust all the other avenues, i.e. the credit card and the bonding, etc., before they can put a claim in for travel insurance. So we'll know that a little bit later on.
Great, thanks ever so much for coming in. Thanks.